Hi, hello everyone. Hi Dave, how's it going? Happy to see ya. How's the week going? I bet a lot of things are happening. I've been a little bit out of the loop lately. But hey, things are slowly going back to normal. I hope the neck pain goes away or at least gets under check. Oh hi! Speed up baby. I'm Orchid. Hi! Thank you. How you all doing? I don't have like a lot to share. Oh, there we go. Of course, you have to try it. Hi Moxie, hi! How you doing? Happy to see you here. So yeah, like, sleepy but good. Like, I'm that relatable. Hey, we got already a race in here. Let's see. Sleepy, working on some tricks for art. Hey, that sounds good. On my side, I can't wait to get a few things done so I can actually start participating in art fight. I want to draw a lot in art fight this year, and I will start like halfway through the month, but first thing I'm going to do is revenge art on everyone who already made some cool fan art. A lot of jam love, which is something I'm happy about. Oh my god, look at them, everyone was completely lost in the start of the track. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the art scene and let's start working on this. I actually have something cool installed. I got a plugin for Blender that will actually reload textures automatically whenever I finish editing them in Sprite. So hey, we will save some valuable seconds that way. But yeah, let's actually start unwrapping. I think this will be what we'll be doing for most of today's stream. I honestly can't wait to finish this commission because it's been a while and it can look so cool when we are done. So all of this hard work will pay off, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. All of this we will unwrap. Not the hair we will use some tricks. Oh hi Bacon! Dragon 16, Rise of the Flies. Oh yeah, a lot of people are playing the Horse Girl game. Is it good or fun or something? Because the amount of things about it that I've seen online is staggering. Alright, so I will also make sure that we can see the reference. There we go. This one, so we can see the colors. And let's see. The inside should probably be a flat color, so let's start with that. It's not like I'm playing it. I bet it's like strange because it's just seeing races. I don't know, it's like a very niche type of game.
Yo. TGC_Dave has got something to say. It goes. Yo, Mole Ghetto, the music is kinda louder than you.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me check this thing. It is in fact still in the ring, but my microphone is not going too high, so maybe I will go a little bit lower. How's this? Is running better like this? Thank you. Actually, really thank you. I wouldn't notice on my own. Alright, so we got this and this. We will simply mark everything that is a separated shape. And we got this border here too. So we will mark this. What else? Let's see, we got the whole neck too. Out of this, we actually just want to have like a zipper in here. But that will come later. Maybe we can just get this area for the zipper separated, and everything else can be like flat colors and patterns. That's something that we can do. No, for the back has a symbol, but I think the symbol will go over here, so that shouldn't worry us too much. Oh, that's good to know. Like, honestly, I thought that braces were like a bigger factor, but if it's only like the training that matters and managing your resources, I can see the appeal. I can see how it goes. Okay, let's see what else. We got the neck part in here, the collar, I mean. There we go. And this is a steel zipper, so we will also separate it. There we go, we got the neck, the collar, and after this we got to separate the shoulder, because in both arms it's going to have like a little bit of a shadow and a little bit of a seam, so we will separate it. Now what else? We got this part of the body, this is jacket, and everything under it is not. So I will do something interesting. I will mark this for separation. And what else? This is just background of the t-shirt. This part of the t-shirt doesn't need to have any detail. Well, actually it is skin. Interesting. We will need to actually do some asymmetrical shapes, which is really interesting. In fact, I think we will texture this whole part as a skin right now, and when we apply the mirror, then I will cut a mask, and then we can change this to be clothes. I think that will be the smartest thing to do, because this inside is symmetrical. So yeah, that will be good. Now I'm wondering if this is a skin or shirt. I think this is a skin too. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like this shape in here. Hey, thank you for the follow, Educator. Welcome in here, and I hope you have fun. So yeah, like, these characters' clothes are interesting to say the least. It's a really unique design. They really know what they were doing. Yeah, with this. Saving? Thank you, Bacon. Now this part of the body is just skin, so I will cut over here. And how far does the skin go? Yeah, probably over here. So I will cut in here, I will cut here too. There we go. And same thing here. This is the shirt, this is skin. And this is the other part. There we go. I know what you mean. It is so integrated in our brains. I see you are like me, the kind of person that goes for every single ring, even if logic says you shouldn't. Alright, we got the belt. This is the bottom of the arm, we should separate too. It will be separated automatically. The pants is easier because it's symmetrical. So all of this is like a flat surface. Alright, something like this. I'm thinking how to do this, because it seems I should do the cut this way so we have a pattern in here, but I want this to be a bake-in shadow. We'll see. That shouldn't be too complicated, to be honest. This is where the pants end. We actually have like... No, actually we can paint that. This goes separated. And now how to separate the feet. This is a separate layer, of course, which makes it way easier. There we go. And this is the front. So I'm thinking we cut over here. Because the front is pretty simple, to be honest. And that helps a lot. Because we can cut over here, have the top in one of the sides. Something like this. And then we got this other side. And then only one of the sides has that last part. That's what we'll do. Now how far does this go? Should have like something like this. I think that should work. But we need to have some sort of angle in here that goes to the half point in here. I think we will be able to do that. Anyways, with this we got the main part of the body as well as the jacket. I will now attempt to join this. Because it's very important for normals that we get the correct shapes and the correct faces separated. And I'm thinking all of these should stay together with the jacket, while this part is a separated mesh. So we duplicate it, hide, then select this and delete it. And now we can merge by distance. And now we can get all of these, hide it. I mean, we can get all of these, hide everything else, and now we can merge again. So now, this is one part, and this is another. And this is important because normals will flow normally through here, but they won't act weirdly when several faces get down together in here. Plus now we can actually make things easier for our texturing. We can separate those. We don't need this anymore either. Let me see. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. Really appreciate it. How you doing, buddy? How's everything going? You hard worker, you trooper, you hero. The quick girl. For everyone who doesn't know, my bad little Norwegians in here, you're missing out. One of the best low poly artists out there. Working real hard in Combustion, which is probably the most beautiful low poly game out there in development right now. And also streaming lately. Alright, now with this part, let's see what do we do here texture wise. Like we got a whole face in the middle, which means this actually we can just add a seam over here and one over here. Yeah, I will do something like this so we can just unwrap it. This is easy, this is easy. Okay, this one is not as complicated. And finally we got the tail and the face. Tail shouldn't be too hard. Like we got a bottom and a top. So simply having this separation should work. We probably want to have like custom textures on the tail, so we'll separate it too and we'll probably, I don't know, make it symmetrical or something. Yeah, something like this. In fact, I'm thinking if we do this, maybe we can have like a cool effect in which this has some anti-aliasing but the top doesn't. Yeah, I think we will do that. Same with the bottom. Hey, we got another race! Let's see who's winning this time. And we got some interesting participants. We got Marina, we got Little Norwegians, we got the Punk Goblin, and we got Maya. And look at that! Hey, Punk Goblin is going in the lead, but having second dose at the last possible moment. Not enough to get out of the victory road though. Now this is such a fun little reading. By the way, now that you are here, buddy, I will air. You missed the race. Maya was there. She was a little bit lost. but hey, now that you're all here, my buddy Little Norwegian gave me an idea that maybe we will do. You saw that one of the things I wanted to do next with that little redeem was having different arenas, different racetracks, right? But what if I didn't make all of them? What if we held like a little event or community thing? So any of you in the community could make a little arena for the racers to be in. What would you think about that? Is that something you would like to do? This track is so good too. Alright, so we got these for the snowed area. You cheeky. Hi Branty, how you doing? Next I'm thinking this is like the area for the ferries. Oh, thank you for the follow! Be a problem. Welcome in here. Hope you have fun in today's stream. See, Frank here really knows what the people want. Now I'm thinking, where should I add the cat? Because I want the face to actually look good in an angle, but also in the forward view. And here in the ref we got the face very confined within this face, but the head is a little bit bigger, and that is something to keep in mind. So I will check now if this works out. Like if we move everything towards the mouse. Yeah, no, we are definitely leaking the face in the sides, so we need to restructure the face a little bit. And I'm thinking a single subdivision in here will be best. So we'll start with that. Because now we can move this a little bit inside, round things up a little bit. And then move this outwards instead. There we go, something like this. It's a good shape. We can even add a little cut in here to keep the shape a little bit more under control. So everything flows a little bit better. And plus we get a little bit more rounded the snout. And with this everything is more rounded and we actually have all of this area for the eyes. What do you think? I think this was the smart move. Now for the face itself, we got the nose facing mostly forward, so I think this should move a little bit like this. So we got a little bit more of a shark shape. There we go. So now we can actually make this the mouth shape. Like we got this front, and we got all of these up until what point? Not too far actually, so maybe it's just something like this for the mouth. There we go. It's any good? Getting some quick runs yet? I watched a few, but I actually had it on the background while I was doing something else, so I don't remember a whole lot. I saw some Pokemon. I saw a little bit of what was that game's name? It was an NES styled game. It was something about a jail. Prison City, I think it was called. I don't know, these days have been such a blur. I actually haven't been paying attention to a lot of things. I, just relaying the news again as a reminder. I'm streaming a little bit late lately, a little bit less, I mean, because I'm working on something that is taking a whole lot of time, and recently I got a deadline that I have to meet. Thankfully, we are near that point, and I think I'm almost done. So everything, knock on good, things are looking like I'll be on time. Life happens at you fast. Yeah, it does. Oh, I hope you love when it's done. It's going to be impressive. I try, thank you, buddy. I try. I try my best. And I just hope that's enough. Hey, come on, Brad. I should hurl that back at you. I think this looks a little bit better for the shape. Yeah, something like this works a little bit better, because we really don't care a lot about the back of the head is going to be covered in hair anyway. But we need to make the shapes as correct as possible. And I think with this we are almost done separating faces. Hands will be interesting to say the least. We got this repeating pattern in all of them. And then seeing in the hand we got a street shape in here. It's like an inverted arrow. We will improvise with it, and then I'll ask Sharktic. I will ask them what it's supposed to look like in a different angle, and I will just tweak that. Because honestly, the most important part is that we unwrap everything correctly. Everything else, easy to tweak. But the unwrap needs to be on point. Alright, so with all of this done, I will select all of these along with the tail, and we will start with an automatic unwrapping. So we got every single piece in here, and let's just put everything together. Let's just order things by their concept. Sure, why not? Let's get cooked. Hi Fabo, how you doing? I am doing well, melting a little bit out of heat, a little bit tired too. I've been sick this week. I am slowly getting better. But wouldn't you see? I still made a lot of things, so I'm proud of that. So grab again. Let's see if we got any weird shapes that we need to fix. I'm not sure what this is. What is this weird shape? Let's find out actually. Let's start selecting in here. It's not in the tail. Oh yeah, it's the hand. The hand is that weird shape. I don't care, because the hand will be unwrapped manually in a different way. So yeah, let's just start with things. Alright, so let's see. We got a few different things in here. Let's separate them so we know what we are working with. This is the leg. Easy.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads, "Attention everyone. Attention everyone. Be sure to unshrimp and to hydrate at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your time."
You know what? Everyone can shrimp, everyone drink water. On 1, 2, 3. It's important to drink a lot of fresh water, because really this heat is hitting hard. Harder than usual, I will say. Frozen 17 was for water. Also, another thing I wanted to say, I am planning on doing some illustration streams. And I know those are usually not as popular as my 3D art ones. So I'll like asking for patience on the on behalf of my future self. We don't need those faces. There we go. So we actually get this, and we mirror it, and we got a whole foot in here. This is the leg. This is a foot. This is the bow on the foot. Let's continue finding everything else in here. This is the front of the feet. So this comes over here, more or less. And then these faces. Maybe over here. Something like this. And the back. So as you see, little by little we are like making a puzzle, we are putting everything together. Oh, this song. It always makes me a little bit emotional. It's so weird, it's so silly because it's a song, it's not a... But you know how it is sometimes. Out of this can be a single color though, so we can just move it over here. The bottom though we will actually texture because it's so fun to do that. And as for this is a special case. Hi Bird, hello there, how you doing? Having a good week, I hope? Five Nights at Dragon. And thank you, Bacon, thank you so much. I hope the drawing streams go well, because drawing is such a calming experience for me. I have worked as an illustrator a couple times, but mostly it's been 3D work. So for me, drawing is less of a work thing, if that makes sense. Quiet day at the office, those are the best. Those are the best. When you don't have to like pat down fires constantly. So yeah, for this, as I was saying, it is a special case because as you see it's a whole pattern all the time. So we will just reset the face, make it tiny, and pat it over here. And we will repeat this path a lot of times. Alright, so we got the leg. Next we got the tail. And for the tail we can actually get away with something very simple. Like all of this bottom area, it can be a simple color. Just like that. The top, however, we will keep because I want to add like a shape in here, sunshine. We got these two. And so let's see. This one is the top. And this one is the bottom. There we go. So they are both the same thing. But the top I will rotate and move up. So we got like a mirror shape and we can easily see what each is. There we go. We got like a couple puzzle pieces already. Like we got the feet, we got the leg, we got the tail. So next is the hip area. And this one is easy. This one is a flat color mostly. So we'll just work it as a flat color for now. To make things easier, I will hide the tail and all of these faces. Same with this. Or you know what, actually I won't because I need to see them over here. You a mess, drawing? What do you mean, buddy? You are an amazing illustrator. You work as an illustrator with me. I know how you work. You work fantastic. This is the belt. And let me see the belt in the reference for a second. It's just a repeating pattern again, so we will reset it, make it small, and this is our belt. Next up, we got the tummy area. This is the correct orientation. This will be easy to work with, it's so small. And then we got the chest. We are missing some differentiation, or maybe it is just getting everywhere like this, because it's different islands. Okay, so this is the chest. And I gotta decipher how it works. Let me see if I get rid of this. And this interior too. Alright, this face is outside, this one is inside, and of course this is where it's getting together with the jacket. Okay, so this looks like this. This is our chest. This comes over here, we will tweak it, and we got an endgun in here which we really shouldn't have. Is this the endgun? It is not. Is this one? Is this one? I'm not sure where the pentagon is. Because we got this.
I've got a good joke for you. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera.
Oh my god! Why, Jam? Why? Okay, we will actually do a little trick. Select here, select by trait, faces by side, and we got a single handgun in here. This one actually we should remove, we don't need that one. Not this other face. There we go. Alright, so this one has got 5 sides. Alright. And we will make into a nice squad. And a tribe. There we go. Alright, so this is the chest, and we will actually move things. Oh, thank you, Tsunami! Hello there, thank you so much! How are you doing? Really happy to see you here. 5 months already! Time truly flies! Seriously, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Alright, so with this we got the shirt part. Oh my god! Almost a year. 10 months already. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. I really don't know what to say. I am getting a little bit shocked. I will drink some water to just pretend I am not getting a little bit nervous. Thank you so much. Seriously. You're all the best. You're all amazing. Alright, next part we got is this one, which should look like this, and this goes on top. Oh, thank you, Bert. And this is just the neck and out of the flesh. This looks a little bit weird. We will probably tweak it as we go. But now let's just add it together. We got the torso part over here, we got the leg over here, we got the tail. And I think next we should look at the jacket. Of course, things are not as easy as they look like. Let's see. Where is this connecting with the other parts. This is the pocket, so it's easy to set aside. This should be the zipper. And why is this shape separated? This should come together with this. Although we can actually... Nah, we will. I was thinking maybe we can make this like a single color and then at the edges outside it. I don't think so. I think we should make this a pattern. And then on the other side, you know what? Yeah, on the other side it should be similar. Similar color though. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. For now, this should be a pattern. There we go. You two are an iconic duo, I gotta say. Yeah, another heat wave. This is never ending. Okay, so this is the bottom, the jacket. And it's another pattern, but we will... Yeah, let's work as a pattern. Should be easier. Our goal is to not use the whole texture because there's so many asymmetrical elements and we want to have a space for them. We got a non-binary flag in here, we got this different texture, and we got this cap. Hey, thank you for the follow, Sila. Happy to see you join. Hope you have fun. So let's see what is next in here. We got this part, we got this whole thing, which is the whole back. Let me see. It's an interesting shape. Because this is this. So this is the bottom, is what I think. Yeah. So for now I'll just add it over here. We will make sense of this later on. Let's see what is next in here. We got the belt buckle, so maybe we'll do that before going for the arms. Maybe this part, since it's easy. We can move this over here. There we go. Now for the belt buckle, I will move this over here, the tail. We got the back piece, we got the little horn thing, we got the big horn, then we got the whole central piece. And this one looks like this. Alright, so this is the belt buckle. I will add it over here. We're actually going pretty well with this business. Like, if I start moving upwards, we will see that everything is already
Yomo
in
Gato,
place.
drink some water.
Oh, of course. So we are doing well. At this point, I think we can start with the arms. The arms should be easy. Thank you, Dave. What am I missing for the arm? How is the texture leaking? It's supposedly not. Alright, so this is the arm. You see? And the arm I will add on top of the leg for now, just so we can see where it is. These two can be together. Thank you, Saving. I shouldn't forget. Yeah, new redeem. I added that rather quickly because I got the idea I needed to take a break for like 5 minutes and it was easy to add. Hey, you go! Let's go! You're a winner! To be honest, all of you are a winner. You are all the embodiment of winner. Now this cuff is over here. Can go over here too. I think this is the part of the arm that we are looking for. So we just move it like here. This inside part can be a single pixel too. There we go. With this we got the arm and we are just left to work on the hand. And here's the thing, here's the funny thing, we got a lot of different rectangles in here. We want all of them to be the same, so we'll just reset them, make them really small, and we'll add the hand over here, I think. So this is small, and all of these, except for this one, this is the hand. For now I will just make it a point. We'll see. Emotes really are a thing, because everyone's got their version for the same concept. And at the end of the day, you got options for everything. Now let's see, because there's like too many faces in here. We don't need all of them. We are going to work on the face, because this is all that we need for the face texture. This goes on the bottom, this goes on the top. something like this. And this should actually be as big as we can make, because this is going to be a separate texture. And we should strive to take about half the texture. So we will actually do something like this. Make sure that everything goes together as well as possible. Or actually this one is actually like this. This is the middle of the face. This is the middle of the snout. This goes to the side. Something like this. And this back to 0. Something like this. I know this looks weird. I promise though it will make sense. Because now this is the absolute center of the texture. And we got like the right side of the texture. And we can just mirror it over there and we'll have both sides. There we go. We will hide those faces though because we are still unwrapping the body. And let's see what else we got. This is the glasses. This is an interesting one. Because it should probably be a little bit bigger in the texture. So we have the extra detail for the face. We'll see. And then we got this. That should probably be a single pixel. The same as this one. And all of these should be another different pixel. There we go. And with this we got every single face covered up. All that is missing is things that we don't know what they are. So let's try and find them. Let's see what is each of those. Not on the head, it's in the torso. Yeah, this is the color. Okay. So it should go over here for now. We will do a better job at unwrapping it later on. Let's see what else is missing. We got this whole area in here that we don't know what it is. And here we got a triangle. What is this triangle? Where does it belong? Is in this part, it's over here. Okay, here I got a face. Okay, alright, this is the interior of the jacket. Okay, easy. So this is the inside of the jacket and can be a single color too. So we can just pat it over here. I will say. Next we got this triangle that I still haven't identified. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. So this one goes with the jacket. and it goes next to this face. Okay, this is a strange shape, but I think this is how it's supposed to look. Yeah, we can make this shape over here. Then this is the middle. And this triangle goes on top of this one. But we don't know what vertex is each. Alright, so this one is this one. There we go. And this one is nether, and this one is that one. Okay. So it should look something like this, I think. There we go. And now I think we got everything. There is nothing left, nothing left in here. Again, sorry for the rather boring part of the process, but you know, it's a really important one too. Alright, so let's put everything into place. Thank you, Tsunami. So let's see. We got this. This I think we can put together, maybe? No, because this one is mirror, but this one isn't. Yeah, I think so. I think we can put everything here together. These two go together, this one comes top. And then this is the neck. And for the neck I will simply rotate this and do something like this. And this is the top of the body. We put this together. There we go. No, we want all of these to be perfectly aligned. We also want all of these to be an horizontal line. We will worry about back vertex deformation later on, because honestly it's very clear it will appear. But if we can keep it under control, that will be alright. No, same with this. And this we can go a little bit higher. We got a nice space in here to the right, so we will rotate this and fit it in here. This is the belt buckle, so we will put it here. This is the belt, so it goes with the buckle. This point, however, what was this? Is the inside? I think. No, it's not the inside. The inside is over here. What part is this vertex? Is this? Yeah, it's the lower part of the body. So it can come over here too. And we got the first area that we can add in here. There we go. Now we got a few skin tones in here, the glasses that we can put over here too. And I'm thinking this is the inner torso, so we'll put the outer torso in here. Important thing though, we gotta make sure we have a space for this other part. So this we will make sure we have a space for. And we can move everything a little bit over here. This way we know that we can mirror this part over here. And we got some little space to move things to the side. Well, not this one, because we want to make sure we understand everything. Yeah, something like this. This makes sense. Now, the other torso is interesting though, because we want this to be as straight as possible, as horizontal as possible. And we want also to make this vertical. So we will need to deform a whole lot. Should come like this. More or less. And this will of course lead to a lot of texture stretching, but we really shouldn't mind because a lot of this is a very plain area. There we go, something like this. So this is the outer area of the jacket. And we will make sure this is straight so we can draw a border in here. We can move this a little bit closer. There we go. George Emerson Johnson, Sonic Bandicoot. This is such a weird combination. We are discovering music from an alternate timeline. This for now we will just move in here. Make it as straight as possible too. So we have an easy time when texturing it. There we go. This is the pocket. The pocket we can simply add in here, I think. Now what was this? This I know is this part. So we can put it in here, I think. And this is the bottom, I think. We can make it smaller. It should be over here. There we go. We are making this really small. We will make it bigger, because we really have the space for it. Alright, so with this done, let's go for the arm. And the arm can go over here. We will make this conform to the grid. Oh, hey, Castlevania music! That is great and fitting, because right now I am watching Castlevania Nocturne. Well, not watching, I actually finished watching it today. And I gotta say, it's awesome, it's real good. I really enjoyed it, and it's also rather short, which is a plus for me. Okay, we got everything in here. This can go together. So I will recommend it, wholeheartedly. Okay, and now we will add the legs. Also, what was this one? Is this the hands? I think this is the hands. So I will add them over here for now. And I think the legs can be... actually, the leg is rather big. I can probably make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Hi Dream, how you doing? Happy to see you in here. How's the week treating you? Oh, tomorrow already. Time truly flies. I remember a while back you mentioned it, but it was like still a little bit ways until it was out. Right. Because this is roughly the same height, so we should actually make this straight and easy to work with. There we go. Good shape for a leg. I will find a good place for it. Maybe over here. We'll see. Actually, we need to move things around, because I am now noticing we need to also have the back to be mirrored, because there is a pattern over there. There is a logo, and we will draw it together. So hands can come over here. These two things we will move over here instead. And move this a little bit over here too. There we go. So this way we can actually mirror these few faces and have a few more details in. Now as for the feet should go a little bit like this maybe. Maybe this we can make vertical so it fits better this space. Hey, we got a persona! Let's see who is in here this time. Oh, it's back and echo. I love this design. I want to make use of it for something in the future. Because this character here, is only a character in Supersonic Time Cats, of course, but it's got more story than that. It's a character from also an older project that is now lost in time. Back in my RPG Maker days, in the forums, there was this game jam, there was this contest thing about making a game, and it should be like a small game made over the course of 2 weeks or something like that. And I thought, hey, this is RPG Maker, everyone's going to make an RPG, maybe even using the RTP, the included graphics, so I will make something different. And I coded a fighting game like Street Fighter, just simplified, made 4 characters for it, made custom animations, made everything look like 2D vector art. And it was about cats. There were 4 cats fighting. There was a boxing character, there was a spy cat, there was also a berserker, both Catwoman, and there was a ghost. There was this Bakeneko guy. And of course, it didn't have any armor or tank parts. It was like floating around, and it was cool. I actually won that contest, but mostly because everyone dropped in the middle of it. So in the end, there was only 2 games, mine and a little tech demo from a friend. So yeah, it wasn't like a big victory. It's not something to celebrate. But I'm really sad that I lost that, because it was an interesting piece of history, at least for my own history. It's so sad that all of those old forums are closed now, and the servers are deleted. We lost so much history. I'm pretty sure other people actually made real interesting things that we are now missing. Alright. Oh yeah, it's got a label. It just doesn't say water. It says water. I thought I was cheeky and funny, and then turns out it's impossible to read in the animation. Alright, so if I get this and mirror it, this is about the place we got, and it's perfect. It's a perfect fit. So I think we can actually come here to the cursor and go to the top, and we can make everything bigger until we run out of space. There we go. We even going a little bit up. And we got a lot of space over here if we want to add anything, which is great. So we got everything on wrap. That's a wrap. That was an hour and a half almost. Hey, great Dream. Have a fantastic day, okay? See you in the Discord, which, by the way, for anyone who's new in here, we got a little Discord in here. It's a really small community, and it's real nice. It's real cozy. Alright, so with this done, I think it's time we start painting. But first, let's make the materials, because we really don't have any. Oh, actually, we have the materials. I have it from the older commission. So we got the body, and we got the eyes and the mouth. Alright, so I will assign them. This one goes to the eyes. This one goes to the mouth. And everything else here goes to the body. And then for this one we just use the body. And for this one we use the body too. There we go. The hair we haven't unwrapped, but we will just do some cool things later on. Hair is a special case. Hey, the buckle I didn't add a material for. I should have. Alright, so now all of this I will Let's see. Oh, by the way, this is because of a plugin that Little Norwegians recommended me. I've been using it for work, but we are not using it here today. I will export the layout, and this should be called UV. There we go. Export. There we go. All right. And there we go. I think we can go to a sprite already. And I can add the UVs. And this is half the size that we actually need. But I think I will do something in here. I think actually I will export it again. We need something bigger. We want to work in double the space because this has a lot of detail. So I will go again and export the layout and use 128 and 128 and export it again. Because now if I open this in here, I can paint red in here and copy the red. And everything else I paint white. So now we know where every single shape is. And if we go back to Blender, should we see this now? There we go. And we got a couple things that are red because they are a single pixel, but that's okay. We really don't care about that. Okay, so let's actually start working on anything that we know what it is. That will be the easiest thing to do. Let's just go step by step, bit to bit. And I will add the texture in here so we can pick base colors. So I want to start working with the tail. And we got the two colors in here. And you know what's the funny thing? I'm supposed to have a plugin in here that automatically reloads the texture. It's not working, it's not doing anything. But hey, we can always hit the button. Let's paint this part now. And the top one is the one on the left. There we go. And we don't have any red pixels in here, which is great. And so we'll just add a little bit of shading already. I think we will start with that. I will pick a slightly lighter color. Something like this. I will make it thinner because I really want a smooth transition. There we go, and then a slightly lighter one to add a real shine. So we got something like this. And now we can actually adjust things a little bit. Because we want all of these to be completely horizontal and about here, about the middle of the pixel. And now since we don't want as much deformation, something like this. Yeah, something like this. The tones are a little bit too different though, so we will tweak the colors. And I like doing that by painting with low opacity. There we go. So now we can actually add a little bit of shading here. Like we got this little shine. Something like this. Let's see. Looking better, we can actually add a little bit of shadow over here, making this a little bit shorter too. Something like this. And then we can add a little bit of extra shine over here. I think this looks good. We can probably improve this a little bit by adding a little bit more shapes. Yeah, something like this. I think this works. Perfect. So we will do the same for the bottom part. Like I will pick this, copy, mirror, and just add it in here. And without losing the selection, I will simply paint. There we go. So now we got a whole lot of things done. We got a whole tail already. we will continue working from the bottom up. Because we got the shoes in here, and the shoes are interesting. We can make this a little bit easier to work with. And we will be doing some UV adjustments as we go, because we want everything to actually fit together. Alright, so all of this is the boot shape. Which is this color. I will save the UV. Let me see, there we go. Alright. And now we got this top part. Something like this, maybe 2 pixels. Alright. And here at the bottom it should be darker. So we'll start with the shading, and this should go a little bit towards the blue. Maybe a bit darker. There we go. So we have a little bit of a shadow in here. Darker version of this, more saturated. There we go. And we will adjust the vertices to make it a little bit better and not as deformed. There we go. And of course we need to do the same here. Should be over here, I think. But of course it doesn't have the same measure. I think in fact that this should go 1 pixel lower. Just so we have a little bit of a thinner border. There we go. Because now this is way more fitting. Alright, so this one is 0.10 over the border, so we will there we go. We will make it so it's perfectly aligned. And this one too. And now this one is 0.72, something like this. Alright, so it's the same measure. Hi Tomato! Hi there! Happy for the lark! Thank you so much! And I am saving. I definitely am. But let me do something here. This plugin doesn't work very well lately either. This way, when I save, you can see it. But really, thank you. Thank you so much for the lurk. Happy to see you here, and I hope you have fun. Thank you, Bancha. Hi there. How you doing? How's everything going? Well, oh, I see. I hope the pipes are helping. You really are working real hard lately. Everyone go and follow Bancha. Bancha's amazing. Bancha's cooking. I gotta tell you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. Dale a 2 cure po alegria, Macarena. K 2 cure po es pa darl alegria y cosa buena. Dale a 2 cure po alegria, Macarena. Hey Macarena, I.
You really are not good at singing, Jan? But you try, and I gotta commend you for that. Alright, so let's see. We got the little old thing in here, we got the border. What's next into detail is this part. And this part. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see how we do it. Like this is the side. Over here it starts straight in this point and actually goes down over here. So should be something like this.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads. His palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
You're improving, Jan. Little bit by bit. Do you like spaghetti, Jan? Alright, I think we should move this a little bit. We can actually move this 1 pixel to the right and then add another one in here. That's what we'll do. In fact, I will add another because I really want to have a couple pixels for this, and we will adjust the UVs just to make sure everything fits. There we go. Perfect. Or even probably just, yeah, something like this. I will move half a pixel. Half a pixel sounds right. Sometimes working with half a pixel is a really useful thing. And now, since we got a grand total of 4 pixels, 5 pixels, we will do the same here. Should be something like this. And we can now adjust things. There we go. Now everything fits. We just need to make it look nice. There we go. Hey, that would be so good. I love Weird Al. I had a phase in which I had like Everything You Know Is Wrong, Hardware Store, and Albuquerque like on loop on my MP3 player. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I got pixelated! Hi, Punky! Hello there! Excuse me for not waving hi to you. You'll see that I'm a little bit pixelized. Hey, don't call me a nerd. I am a nerd, but please don't call me that. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Dave. You really enjoyed the fart cube. How's it going, Punky? Anything cool to share? Any cool news? Working on anything cool lately? There we go. Back to normal. Alright, we got the shape right for this. Oh, that's amazing! Happy you had to rest. I can't wait to get to R5 too. Maybe next week I will actually get into it and really start, you know, getting back at everyone who has been so kind to draw me and Jam this year. Because the Jam love has been off the charts with R5. It's really so cool. Like, you probably have seen some of them in the gallery prior to the stream. They are so good. It's so cool. Like, I'm so thankful. So my first task at Artfight, as soon as I get to it, will be revenge arting all of them. I don't care if it's friendly fire or whatever. I just want to draw. I just want to repay the favor to those cool people. Now, let's see. We got this part over here, which is the same here, so I will actually add a shadow. And I think it should be over here. And the same here. And it looks kinda okay on the side. Should be a little bit more like this. Because we want this to be the shape of the border. I'm thinking how to do it properly. Because as you can see in here, it's a really interesting shape. So maybe something like this. This goes down, this goes to the left. Trying to make it fit the grid. Something like this. Yeah, something like this works, I think. And this one we can move, to be honest. There we go. And we can actually move this up by 1 pixel. There we go. Alright, and we can add another pixel in here too. Because now everything gets together in here and we can actually make it fit. And we got a whole bit of an arc. There we go, something like this. Yeah, no, I don't really like this. I will add this over here. Yeah, this will work better. Jing is my jam. I will never get tired of that one. Now, what else? We get this that goes almost to the top. I will actually pick the color, even though it's just white. It's not exactly white, it's an off-white. Okay, so I will do this and add the arc in here and see how this behaves. Because it goes about the middle of this one. So this one can go a little bit down. Something like this works. You probably want this to be a little bit shorter. Not really, I think this works. I think this works very well. Maybe something like this. Yeah, no, 1 pixel less. 1 pixel less should do the job. Yeah, we can now adjust things. But actually, we want this to go almost to the top in here. Because this is deformed by a wide margin. This should go more like this. Yeah, I think this works way better. And if I do this, I think it fits very well. I can actually move all of this down a little bit too, to make it fit. There we go, much better. Right? So we can actually start adding detail. And I'm thinking actually, I think we can get trickier than that. If we actually add this in here and make it a shadow, I think actually I will get rid of this one, maybe, or not, or maybe I can just move things over here. No, I think I will get rid of 1 pixel. And just move this up a little bit. Because now we can actually add the shape, I think, and have it be a deformed part. I think that will work way better. We will worry about the topology a little bit later though, because we got this. We can move this over here. Move all of this down. And do the same thing in here. something like this. Because now we can actually make things a little bit rounder. There we go, to get rid of all of the endguns. Because now we got a really nice shape in here. There we go, making sure everything fits together. Because we can actually turn all of this into a scene. There we go. And we can add an area for this, somewhere in the texture. We got something like this. This hit really is killer. You are absolutely right. I mean, this is so hard. And I think I will add it over here. It will be fine, I think. I think we got enough space. We got this, and we got the inside. And we can actually add some little... Actually, it's interesting, it's opposite. There we go. I think I like this. I think we are doing this the smart way. There we go. So I will start by adding a little bit of shadow, and I don't want to add a completely gray one, so I will make it a little bit of white, a little bit yellowish. There we go. And I think we can even make it a little bit wider. There we go. Something like this. There we go. And this one should be over here. Maybe. Oh, of course, it's not the same one side and the other. There we go. Alright, saving, important, very important to save. Alright, and now we pick this side, and we will offset it to make it fit the rest. There we go. I think this was the smart move. And we will even move things around a little bit. Something like this. There we go, and we can even make this a little bit thinner, make this line easier to work with. Yeah, something like this. In fact, I think we can come here and make this straight. This will work. Because now we can simply adjust this. And we got the whole shape. I think this works way better. There we go. We made one of the hardest parts. As for this, we will actually retexture it because we kinda lost it in the sauce. Thank you. Thank you, Tsunami. There we go. And we can actually work on the chords. And the chords are interesting because they are very light pink. But they look like white. So what I will do is make this darker. Or maybe even more darker and saturated and alternate. Not sure, not liking this a whole lot. I think this works better. Sometimes simple is better. Oh yeah, you are Mr. Waitful. Hey, I didn't shield for your game today. Everyone keep tabs on Waitful. It's looking real nice. It's got very beautiful pixel art. Alright. So we got like most of the shoes done. Let's go for the lower part. We got this for them. And we got... Let's see. Where is this part? Oh yeah, all of this is going in here. So I will just move it over here. The shoe is simply this pattern over and over, this last part of the shoe. So I will add it myself, make this a little bit wider. Take all the space that I need. There we go. And we can add a lighter version. Thank you for releasing me. and we got this. Alright. So now we simply adjust this. And start making sure that everything looks alright. Which I think it does. I think we kinda lucked out with the texture. We can probably make this 1 pixel taller. We can simply have this in here. There we go, much better. Now, however, we are like having very low pixel density in here. I think we should make something about that. This part of the boot really should have a bigger area in it. Well, we'll work on that after we are done with everything else, I think. It should be easier when we know what we got at hand. Next we got is the bottom of the feet, which I will make with these two colors. There we go. And let's see. I will add this in here. Maybe the same pattern they got everywhere else in the character. Yeah, this way. Yeah, something like this. I'm not too sure. I think I will do something similar in here. Yeah, I think this I like better. There we go. And even darker, just to get the point across. So we can add like smaller, less important thick stars. Let's see, maybe something like this. Yeah, something like this should work. I think it should be way better. We can now adjust everything a little bit. There we go. Hungry but don't know what to eat. That's a predicament if I know one. Please don't let doubt turn into inaction. There we go. Interesting shows. Yeah, Mr. Domino! Mr. Domino is my idol because I want to be like him. I want to be unstoppable because no one can stop Mr. Domino. To really cook with with this game soundtrack. Alright, let's go for the legs. The legs are interesting, to say the least. Okay, so this is the part we need to be more concerned about. This one is the one that has the pattern on the side. Whoops, there we go. Alright, so this is the leg. And this... let me see, where should it start? Over here. And over here we got the line in the middle. Let's see. Okay, I started very well over here, but I went way overboard in the other direction. There we go. Alright, much better. Can probably move this 1 pixel to the left. Alright. And we can adjust this so we lose a little bit of deformation. There we go. Alright. So we can now work on the pattern and add a little bit of highlights. The pattern is easy, it's just big teeth and it's got a red outline. Interesting. It's more of a pink one. More like magenta. Which means I should change this background to something different. Something like this. There we go. So I'm thinking something like this is enough indentation. Because with less pixels it becomes just a zigzag, but with this it looks more like the shape is supposed to have. There we go. Something like this maybe. Or maybe like this. I think like this it works better. There we go, we got a cool shape. Looks nice enough. Alright, so with that said, let's see what else we need. We need to add a little bit of shadow over here on the knee, a little bit on the bottom too. So we'll get this whole bottom area and make it darker. And same with the interior. And then the knee should be over here, so let's add one and see how it goes. Yeah, I went a little bit too much to the side, but the 8 is actually well. I think we can go 1 pixel lower. There we go. Perfect. And perhaps we can add a little bit more of wrinkles or something, especially in this part. Something like this. Maybe even a bit of a highlight. That I can do something like this. Yeah, a little bit better, I think. I think this works. Oh yeah, this is very Little Norwegian score. This song is so good. The whole soundtrack from Final Fantasy VII is a vibe. I was so obnoxious about it when I was a teenager, you wouldn't believe. I shoved this soundtrack down the throat of anyone I came across. If you knew me, I will make sure that you heard that. It was my own personal mission. There we go, way better. I think I like this. We got real good shape going on for the pants. We can go a little bit lower in this though. There we go, something like this, much better. A more organic shape. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kitisoba. That's such a funny name. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Alright, with that done, let's actually work on this part. And I will flip the normals just because it's easier to see for now. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kailanto. Welcome here. Welcome to the mines. Hope you're all enjoying this. For all of the new people here, this is our little Discord. We hang out when we are not on stream. We hang out in there. We share our work daily. It's so fun. Alright, this is simply a white little ribbon thing. Well, a knot, most likely, more like that. And I think I will go a little bit off of the shape because I want the pixels to look decent for it. There we go, we get this, the shape down, and we even make a darker one in here. There we go. Egg! Not an egg, thankfully. It would be weird to have eggs hanging out of your pants. Could get smelly real fast. This is it. It looks a little bit funky right now because we don't have transparency. But we will have transparency soon enough. For now we can actually adjust the shape so it doesn't get us on top of each other. There we go, something like this. There we go. Yeah, I think this is a good position for it. We will duplicate the normals, so we got all of these faces in both sides. So now let's go with the bottom of the body. It should be easy because most of it is single colors. Let me see, where is this, by the way? Over here, okay. So I will simply make 2 colors in here. There we go. And now I can make all of these. Use the dark one. And this one is tricky because it should deform a little bit. So I will project from view. Smaller. And as you can see already, it's starting to show a line in the middle. So we make it like this and we got a nice shape. There we go. As for this is an interesting one. Because this should be darker, but it should preserve the pattern. So what we'll do is copy this whole part. But we will make this darker. And now, in here, we will simply move it over here. So, however, I think first I will move this up. Or actually, we can actually go 1 pixel lower here in the texture. Just like this. There we go. And all of these should simply be 69. Because now this one can move over here. and it looks just fine. With this we got the legs done too. We can move to the belt. And the belt is an easy one too. It's this one. This square over here. And it's like a nice metallic green. Well, not green, it's gray, but it's got some shine in it. So I will actually get rid of the saturation. There we go. Feel it. I don't know what it is about Persona music, it's so good. How are you all doing in the chat? I hope you are not too tired. Because it's been going on for a while, this stream already. How long have we been here? 2 hours and a half. I think we will finish soon, even if we don't finish the whole model. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm doing hot guy things right now, like having the AC blasting. Or getting hydrated. By the way, let this be another reminder for everyone to drink fresh water. Keep that H2O in your body. Water yourself as if you were a plant. And I think I will make this a little bit higher because some of those sections are a little bit long. Just like this. And this will be the top. And this will be the bottom. There we go, something like this. This looks nice enough. And all of this is completely the opposite way than it should. There we go. Can do something like this with this one. And same with this one since it's completely covered by the belt buckle. This one can probably something like this. Or something like this. I think this works for the belt. So let's work on the buckle now. Because this is a really fun piece to work on. Let me see. I had to understand the topology first. We got all of this for the face, it's really small. So we actually want to make this bigger, now that I think about it. I want to make this twice as big. and then we'll fit everything else however we can. We'll see. So we got like this for the face, maybe. A little bit higher actually. And this is free. There we go. Alright, so with this we got like the general shape. There we go. Can do something like this. For the face. And then do something like this for the side. And they got like this little piece in here. And we got two yellow stripes over here, I think. There we go. Yeah, something like this. Alright, something like this. Well, this can be simply a color. We can pick this. And add it over here as a shiny color. I think and when we get to actually render this, I will add an emission map so this actually shines. I think that will be super cool. No, this actually goes a little bit lower. There we go. Belt buckle starting to look better. We will add some shining here, maybe a line like this too. There we go. Hey, we are getting Davecore music now. And next thing is adding the face. I think this is the correct place. Okay, girl. Dancing to the Cajun music. She's playing a pirate copy of Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, so now we actually at the mouth of this. And it's something like this. I think. Yeah, something like this. But of course we actually have a lot more space. And we can actually move the eyes a little bit to the center. There we go. Yeah, much better, much better. This face can probably simply be the dark color. And this one can simply come over here. So it preserves the line, or even go like this. Yeah, this works. This shape has the wrong normal, so we'll flip it as this one. Alright, and this I think I will simply make shine. This will look better when we have an emission map, but for now it works. All we have left is to make this back of the belt buckle. And then we need to work this other part because we made this a flat color and we actually have some details to add. But bit by bit. This one is actually a green kinda metal. So what I will do is I will move this over here, then move all of these up, and then have this plaque to be here. There we go. So now all of these I will move up. And all of these can go here. And this. We can make it fit everything else. I made a saving, you didn't know? I just sneezed so loud, but I was quick enough to mute the mic. Alright, so I will add the little details that this has. Because it makes like this shape. How about the bottom? The bottom just is not visible, so I will do this. Something like this. And then I can add a little bit of a highlight. There we go, something like this. And with this we got the center too. Alright, we got like half the body texture already. We can be proud of today's progress. I think I won't take much longer for today. I think we can try to texture the torso. And maybe leave the rest for next week. Perhaps the easiest part to work on next is... Hey, what's this? Oh yeah, the hands. Okay. Perhaps the easiest part to work on next is the arms, because they are right here. So let's do that. So we got the base color for the jacket. And we want to actually make this a different color too. There we go. Something like this. Alright, perfect. And everything should have equally space in here. I will actually add a border in here that goes a little bit out of our texture space, simply so I can add a little bit more space, a little bit more detail, I mean. Oh, actually we don't have this in here. We don't have to add this. It's just this. There we go. Alright. And now for the arm proper. We will add a little bit of shadow over here and a darker one for the bottom. Alright. Now we gotta figure out which part is the bottom of the arm and it's the sides. So what I'll do is make this a little bit higher at the bottom. And it looks a little bit more like a shadow than before. Also, now conveniently note that the center is the center of the image, that is the top. So we will add the little fish shape in here. It's got like a big head. Something like this. Oops. something like this. And it's got like a cross eye. Here we go. What a collection of dancing emotes. Love to see that. And I think this is mostly okay, but it's not exactly how it's supposed to look. And I think I will fix that with the UVs. Because the top really should get a little bit more texture space than the bottom. There we go, a little bit better. And we can now even add a little bit of shadow. And a little bit of a highlight, because it's a highly reflective material. Kinda, it's like plastic. And we can add the same for this. Little bit darker. There we go, something like this. And after all, thank you, Dave. Honestly, I'm just happy that I get to add a little bit of Sonic Advance representation here. I think I will make this a little bit softer. And this one a little bit darker, not as much. There we go. I think this will look better. You know, Sonic Advance really actually needs a compilation in HD. Like something like they did with Mega Man Zero. They should make something like that. Maybe if they can decompilate it and work on it, like have a bigger resolution around the character, that would be so cool. There we go, way better I think. Now this part should simply be the darkest possible color for this. And we can now work on the jacket. We will start with maybe the zipper part. There we go. And we need to add a little bit of a bordering here to make sure that the texture is not bleeding. And maybe this way. There we go. And now, for this part, it's like a little bit in this diagonal. I will actually make this vertical. and add a little bit of detail around it. There we go, because now we can actually turn around the texture a little bit. Something like this. And as for the rest of the jacket, should be fairly easy to. Like, we got this line in here, then this one, and then this one. And we got like a nice little gradient. As for this, we can actually add a line too. We can even mask the transition in here. There we go, we got a nice transition from having a line to not having one. Same with this. There we go. We can worry about the back later on too. Because the back will have a symbol in it. We will probably use like a different texture space for it, like we will use some of out of this. For now though, let's actually color the inside, which will simply be this color. And let's work on this part and the bottom. The bottom is easiest. The bottom uses this color as a base. And I will actually use this match space. I will, just like with the cuffs, I will add this, but then I will actually add a little bit of paneling. There we go. So this needs to be rotated, and it of course needs to go over here and over here. There we go. Something like this, alright. And now we are only missing like this part and the color. This part is interesting because we got two variations. We will make something interesting with it later on. But for now, it's got this shape. There we go. And we can add the little teeth in there. They are white, they are not gray, they are just the same as this. So we will repeat this pattern. And then we will move the faces around until they match. Or actually I will do this. Yeah, this looks better. There we go. And as you can see, this is like completely deformed. This looks much better already. So we get something like this. Alright.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads, I'm so hungry, I could eat a mole gatto.
Please don't. I promise I am not edible. I taste awful. Cooking me won't help. I am sad to inform you. There we go. Alright, so with this we got this pattern down too. And for the... what happened? Sorry? Seriously, buddy, eat something, make a sandwich or something. Or even the age-old emergency dish of cookies and milk. I am seriously not edible. I have more in common with the microwave itself than the food you got inside. I even got the same shape, see? I am microwave shaped. Alright, so let's make the color, this little detail, this too, and maybe we can leave it like that for today. I really wanted to finish the body so I could have like some cool preview to show around, but it's gonna be hard. It's such a detailed model. We'll see. No. Where? Oh, we got another race. Let's see. Let's see, Dave is in the lead. We're going through the narrow. Such a risky maneuver, but it really worked for him. Come on, Dave, you got this. There we go. Congratulations, Dave, you're a winner. You're a natural born winner. No, let's see, because where is this thing? There we go. Alright. Winter's doing weird things. So yeah, we got the neck thing, the color, and it's the same pattern as this basically. It's very similar. So I will do something similar in here. I will take all of this space, or even actually something like this. I think something like this works. And just add little lines for the paneling. And just make like a darker part in here. But this one is way wider, so yeah. And now I will actually modify this a whole lot. Let me see. Because this one is interesting. We should go something like this. Something like this, so it fits. And then I get this part and just make it use this other different one. And this one I think I can simply do this. So we got like half of it. Let me see. There we go. I think this looks decent enough. This one should go a little bit like this, probably. There we go. No, this one doesn't fit very well. There we go. Yeah, this works. There we go with the color. So let's actually add a few more things before we can call it a day. And I think we will make the base texture of the inside of the body. I think that will be it. We can add details next time. So I think we got ahead of us like 15 minutes tops. Yeah, I think that's about right. I don't know why Windows decided to stop working. Yeah, it's for some reason this is never coming on top. Alright, we are in Sprite. We go to Blender, but Sprite doesn't come to the top. Strange. Anyway. Thank you, Tsunami. Okay, skin is a little bit tricky. In here we got tricky colors. Actually, we got the colors in here already. Okay, so this is the skin. And we got to add like a little bit here. Why is this not opening? What is wrong with a sprite? There we go. Alright, so we need a darker color. We didn't have one yet. There we go. And we got like a little bit of muscle in here. A little bit of light. And we got the white part in the middle. So we will actually add it in here, and again get a darker version for it. There we go. Oh, hi Mars! Hi there, happy to see you. How's everything going? We are almost wrapping up today's stream. Just getting a couple details down. getting everything to fit into our texture. Alright, so we just need to cover this and then we can go to the top. Alright, and the top uses the same weight, white and red and black as the other ones. So we got like 3 different bob slits range things. It's a little bit hard. Let me see. Because it's really a strange texture. Yeah, I think I can just add something like this. And it will be hard to add actually 3 of them in here with this resolution. We need something bigger. Which is why I'm thinking after we are done mapping everything, I will up the resolution a bit. Because this is not it, this is not the detail we want. This won't do. Even if we fix the UVs a little bit, even if we play with them, like this is a very rough approximation. We really need a bigger part of the texture for this. So I'm thinking I will leave this part alone and I will pick all of this, move it over here, and make it bigger, like about this size. And I know that I will need like this much space for a wait a second, I'm sorry.
Yo mole gato, drink some water.
Sorry, had to mute myself for a second there. I am sorry. Thank you, Tsunami. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. And yeah, this is from Dark Tales. This is such a good theme. Okay, for some reason Blender decided that it's going to be on top of any other window. Even on top of Chatterino, it's weird. I don't think there's any option for me to change that. So I think I will just move Chatterino to this other screen so I can actually see it. There we go. Alright, so let's actually get this done and over with. Because I really want to finish this and make something cool. And where's this face over there? Oh, of course I moved everything except for the face in the middle. There we go. So it's about this big, I think. For this one we don't have a reference, so we are eyeballing. Okay, almost. Not too bad of an approximation. We can just make this a little bit lower. Get rid of a few pixels in here. And this should be something like this. Yeah, something like this works. So now I will simply add 3 cuts and we'll see how they look. Yeah, more or less. We can actually fix the UVs when we are at it. Alright, so this actually works way better than expected. So again, I think I will up the whole resolution for the whole model when we are done. I think that will be conductive for a better design. There we go, less deformation. Yeah, something like this. So now let's work on the top of the torso. And this one is simple. We will simply have the colors of the skin. Maybe this for the neck. and we add the color ones. Something like this. I think we did well with this. Now the next should be way easier to work with than I thought. There we go. And I think I will add this cutting here so the deformation goes the way I want. There we go. Way better. And with this, I think we can call it a day. I finally think it's a good way to stop. We can actually hide the things that we are not using yet. And I think for a better preview, I will change the normals in here. Because now, like, this can work as a preview. I will actually go to a sprite again for a second, just to get all of this purple and delete it. Because now, here, everything that is not assigned is simply transparent. There we go. And we got like a good preview of what we've actually done today, which I think looks pretty nice. We still have to add a few details. We got some corks in here, we got everything that is not symmetrical, but hey, it's baby steps. Maybe next stream we will finish texturing and we can make everything a little bit bigger, add a little bit more detail. I think that could be good. Thank you, man. And thank you, Mars. With this, I think we can actually go to the... Just shooting a scene for a second. We'll remove everything around so I see... There we go. Now I see myself. Alright. So thank you everyone for being here, especially with the scarf later on. Let's see who can we raid today. Let's see who's online. And you know what? You know, okay, guys, is real cool. Or maybe... Oh, we got a lot of people today. Well, let's go with our challenge school. She's been on a very long sabaton for a while. And we haven't gone with her in a while, so there we go. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much for being in here today, for dealing with me, for putting up with my weirdness, for being awesome fellows overall. Have a fantastic day for the rest of the day, and see you around. See you next week. Bye!